Hello, everyone. Throughout this course, you will be required to complete programming activities or exercises. Now, in order to successfully complete these programming activities, you're going to have to use an integrated development environment, that is IDE. Now, the IDE we'll be using for this class is Microsoft Visual Studio 2019. And so the purpose of this video is to walk you guys through the steps of downloading and installing Microsoft Visual Studio 2019. So once you log into the course homepage on Blackboard, you want to click on syllabus. And once the syllabus page is open, scroll down to this section. Now this here refers to the link to access and download Microsoft Visual Studio 2019. And then this is the link for the document which contains the instructions. So you want to go ahead and download this document first. Click on that. And once you click on this link, you should be able to see something like this. So after having downloaded this document, go ahead and download and click on the link to navigate to the website for Microsoft Visual Studio 2019. So I'll go ahead and click on this link and then click the link in the next window. Once you land on this page, again, going by the instructions in the document, it says download Visual Studio Community 2019 using the link above, and that's the link I just clicked. Execute Visual Studio Community download file. So what you want to do is click on this drop down arrow and select Community 2019. Now the file should be downloaded and dumped somewhere on your PC. Depending on the type of web browser you're using, it should be placed on a specific location. In this scenario, I'm using Chrome, and Chrome would download or dump any file which is downloaded to the lower left-hand side of your PC. If it were Mozilla, it will be somewhere up there. So what you want to do is go ahead and open the file, and click on yes. Go ahead and click on continue. Now, depending on your internet bandwidth, the download could take, well, the download and installation could take anywhere from, say, 5 to 15 minutes. And so what I'm going to do is pause the video at this point and then come back once the download process is complete. Okay, the download is almost completed. Now, once you get to this new window, you want to scroll down or actually search and make sure you click on the desktop development with C++. okay? So you have multiple options in this window. So go ahead and select the desktop development with C++. Once you click on that, to the lower right-hand corner of your screen, click on Install to begin the installation process. Again, at this stage, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and come back once the installation is almost completed. And as you can see, the installation process is almost complete. And because the start after installation is checked, once the installation is complete, Visual Studio will be launched. Okay, the installation process has been completed and Visual Studio 2019 is being launched. So if at any point in time during the installation process, you're prompted to sign in, you may want to check on not now. Let me make sure that it's being displayed on the screen. So if you see a window with this message, go ahead and click on not now, maybe later. In the next window, you'll be prompted to choose your color theme. You may want to choose any which you prefer. I'll go with the blue. And then click on Start Visual Studio. And so now that we are done with the download and installation of Visual Studio 2019, the next thing we need to do is create a new project or program. And so we're simply going through the steps 1 through 12 to create a C++ program which displays the message "Hello World." And so I'll simply be following these instructions. Now, we don't need to start Visual Studio since it's been started already. We're simply going to move on to the second stage. So to create a project, we'll return to the Visual Studio page, and you want to click on Create a new project. And then next, you want to click on empty project. And click on next. In this window, you want to provide a project name. So we're going to just use the name Hello World as the project name. And then in the area where it says a location, you want to navigate or browse to the folder within which your project will be saved. It's important that you know exactly where your project is saved because for the assignments or activities you'll be doing, you'll be required to upload the source code, and you're going to have to retrieve the source code from the folder within which the project is saved. So I'm going to navigate or browse. In my case, I created a folder for this class, EGR121, and then within that folder, I created another folder for programs. And this is where I'll have my, I'll have the project saved. Select folder. And you want to also check to make sure that the solution name matches the project name. And then click on create. And so the project is being created. So once the project has been created, you will land on this window. On the right-hand side, you're going to see a pane, Solution Explorer pane. Right-click on source files. So right-click on source files and then click on add and click on new item. Once you get to the new item window, make sure that the C++.cpp option is selected. And next, where it says name, go ahead and type hello world, just as the project name. And click on add. Once that this process of adding an item successfully goes through, you're going to get a new window. This actually is the design window. And now we are ready to go ahead and start entering the code in the document which was downloaded from the syllabus page. Now, if you look at that document, what we have at the beginning of the code simply referred to as comments. It's a good practice or best practice to have comments in your program. This kind of gives an idea of what the program is all about. And there are two ways of adding comments to your programs. There's the block comment and the line comment. What we have is known as the line comment. With the line comment, you use the forward slashes. So I'm going to go ahead and put my double forward slashes. And then asterisks. hit enter, double forward slashes again. And all of this is from the document with instructions, hello world .cpp. Enter, forward slashes. This program prints hello world. This program prints hello world. Enter, double forward slashes to end the comment, asterisk. And then next, enter. Then we have the include statement, which begins with a pound sign. Include. Now, once you start typing within the design window, the Visual Studio has a feature known as the IntelliSense feature, which makes suggestions of what you're trying to type. If you recognize if what is being suggested to you is what you're about to type, just go ahead and click on it to select it. So include input output stream, IO stream. And as you can see, this is placed right there. Enter, using namespace std semicolon. Enter, now it's the main method int main, parentheses open and closed. Enter, the tab key, curly braces open to indicate the beginning of the body of the program. Now, once you type the curly braces open, there's a corresponding closing curly brace, as we'll get to see as we move forward in this term. For every opening curly braces in your code or program, there's got to be a corresponding closing curly braces. So I'll go ahead and hit enter, and then come back here and type cout. And then the stream insertion operator. And then double quotation marks open and closed. Hello world, exclamation mark. And then we'll close with the stream insertion operator. And then end line ENDL and semicolon. Enter, return, zero, and semicolon. Again, all of this is from the document which contains the information on how to download and install Visual Studio 2019. So at this stage, for the instructions on the document, we want to compile a program. And as we'll get to see maybe next week or so, the compilation process is simply a stage during which you use the compiler to verify and make sure that there are no syntax errors in your program or in your code. So for that, I'm going to click on build, and then build solution. So the solution is being compiled. This right is the design window, and this is the output window. And we can see it says build started project Hello World, and it's running. And the build or compilation process is over. And this is the output or the result. Build 1 succeed, 0 failed, 0 up to date, 0 skip. So all that tells you is that in as far as the compilation is concerned, everything looks fine. There are no syntax errors. And as you can see, it says no issues found. And then we can go ahead and run our program or execute the program. And for that, we're going to select debug and click on start without debugging. Okay, so once you click on start without debugging, you should see the message Hello World displayed. So that's the output on the console, Hello World, okay, just as expected. And so that's how to go about creating a simple C++ program. Again, this is just the basic. And so to get out of this window, you simply click on escape on your keyboard, or simply click any key to close the window.